Now I'm gonna stick with Netflix. I'm gonna talk about a TV show called Nobody Wants This, which is one of the
I've
it's
seen the
one
banner.
yeah, it's one of these weird things. I don't understand how Netflix do it. Or there's sometimes that they put a lot of effort behind something to let you know this thing is here. Watch this thing now. We even if you don't have a Netflix account, you will know about this thing. And sometimes they just seem to go boop, and this thing just pops up, and it has Kristen Bell and Adam Brody in it, who I think are they're relatively
Oh,
well known stars. But this thing, I hadn't heard anything about it until the banner showed up on Netflix, saying, and
yeah.
I was like, hang
Or
on,
it's like recently added. It says like, oh, recently added.
exactly.
And
It
the
was
thumbnail, and you go, oh, what's that?
I didn't even see a coming soon. There wasn't even a coming soon.
No, no.
All I saw was just a boom. This is here. Would you like to watch it? I'm like, well, it's got Kristen Bell and Adam Brody. They are watchable. They're very watchable. They are good.
Yeah.
I will give this a go. And so, excuse me, that time of year, especially when you have kids. So it's so yeah, so the whole idea behind this is that you meet Kristen Bell, and she plays a character called Joanne. She plays a character called Joanne, and she has a podcast with her sister called Nobody Wants This, all about their dating madness in modern day LA. About they going out for this guy. This is why this went wrong. This is what this person said. This is why this wasn't work. This is why it didn't work. And the whole premise of is just them being really really honest about their love lives and I guess sex lives as well. And you meet Adam Brody, and Adam Brody is a very young rabbi in an LA synagogue who is referred to by the like shall we say the teenage girls in his congregation as hot rabbi. and and so the nobody wants this of the title is the fact that they meet and they get attracted to each other, but like he's a rabbi, he's a rabbi, she's a, and they use this word quite liberally in this TV show, she's a shiksa, which which apparently is a Jewish a word used by Jewish people to mean non-Jewish woman. And
Okay.
the way they use it sometimes, obviously not being Jewish, I can't tell, but the way they use it sounds like they use it quite derogatory.
Okay.
Derogatorily, I don't know. They use it as a bad word. Like for instance, the first episode ends with the word shiksa, said in a very kind of like, oh my god, we let one of them in the house kind of way. And so it goes over 8 episodes. It starts going into the whole thing about what would be the ins and outs of a rabbi who has designs on being the head rabbi of a synagogue. What would be the designs on him dating? It's kind of like like two worlds crash, opposites attract kind of thing. Because he's a rabbi, he's quite devoted to it, but he's obviously quite attracted to him. She's to her, she's quite attracted to it, and it goes into this whole thing where, and I know that it's whenever you're talking about anything to do with Judaism or anything like that, especially in the world as it is nowadays, it's very easy to sort of stray into this thing where people start. I mean, we had a recent thing where on YouTube you made some comments about a film, and there've been people who have been like just coming up going with like
Yeah.
pitchforks and like
Pitchforks and
torches,
torches. Yeah.
pitchforks and torches, and so it's hard to say it, but the way they do it, like it's when you have a group of people. You have a group of people, and they are very, very exclusionary. What's up?
No, I feel like I wanted to say the comments I made were not about the Jewish
Oh no,
people.
they were not
Like
about Jewish
someone
people.
bloody comes after me for that.
They were no. The comments Sharon made were not about Jewish people. Okay, cool. So I'm the one who's about to make some comments about Jewish people. and, and the thing is, but when you have this group of people, you have a group of people, and they're kind of quite it's almost exclusionary, and they sort of say, oh, anybody who's not within this group is not welcome. For me, that seems quite toxic. And there's bits of this where they don't shy away from showing this is what it's like, or what this is the kind of pressure that a rabbi would have if he was looking to date somebody who was not who was not a Jew, and what she has to think about and everything like that, because she's somebody who doesn't usually have relationships that last that long, and she thinks that this one might actually be something going somewhere, but there's all these different issues with his family, with his mom, with the temple, and but having said all that, it sounds a little bit heavy, but this is actually very funny. This is kind of like, this is like a good rom com, but spread over 8 hours. So sometimes you have some things where they try and do a rom com as a TV show and they just stretch it out too long. And this one I think was actually you actually enjoy spending time with these people, you enjoy spending time with them. And the way they end it in a way where it's kind of like if Netflix did what they usually do and cancel the show after the first season, No problem. It's fine where it ended. But you can definitely see where this thing could go. Like, there'll be legs for it to go. Although I feel like a lot of the frisson that you have in the first season would not be there in the second season. But I don't know. The main thing about it is that it's okay, fine. I'll stop talking. The main thing about it is Kristen Bell. It's Adam Brody. They're great. They're both good individually and together. They have good chemistry. It works. It's funny. I would give this for 4 out of 5.
Wow.